call. I'm trying to see what they have to say, but you go to a Bernie Sanders event and they say, I'm here for Bernie, I'm planning to caucus for him. So while he certainly slipped in the polls, I wouldn't necessarily underestimate how much support he has here in Iowa from his core base. You know, these polls are showing him slipping, and so he may need to adjust his message a little bit. But I also think we're going to be seeing a lot of movement between now and caucus day in those polls.
And also, one thing we know about Bernie Sanders is adjusting his message is not something that he does. He's had the same message for a long time, and that's what his supporters love about him. So, watching the debate, of course, there were a million issues in the 2 hour or 4 hours over the 2 nights that the candidates cared about, talked about, were asked about. Is there one or two issues that you are hearing most about from Democrats in Iowa as they're facing this big field of Democrats right now to choose from?
Yeah, and we try to track this a lot. You know, what questions are Iowans asking at these events? What's top of mind for them? And we try to do a lot of polling of the crowd, you know, just one-on-one as voters. And so what we hear healthcare is a huge issue. And so where they fall on healthcare, where they want these candidates to stand on, say, Medicare for all is, you know, is vast. There's a lot of differences in what they want, but healthcare is, I would say, the top issue that we're hearing about. And I think that's followed really closely by climate change right now.
Oh, that's really interesting to hear that from Democrats, and can be really telling on maybe what the messaging will be that we hear from all the Democrats that are there right now. Trump won Iowa in the general in 2016. Before that, Obama won twice in Iowa. The president was back recently holding rallies in Iowa. How is his support? How is his level of support in Iowa right now? What are you hearing about?
For you guys, it was created for the person, and I've said this before, that knows that they have to start to exercise, and they haven't done it in a while. So if I have to start to exercise,
if at all,
yeah, if at all, and I have to start because of my health or because I want to keep up with my grandkids or my spouse or just for me, I think walking would be the best thing to do because it's the most natural.
It is most
the
natural.
easiest.
Have you read Blue Zones by Dan Buettner? Read that book. It's really, really good. Blue Zones for Health. The whole studies that you've probably seen it on TV too. They talk a lot about it. And I'm reading like his second book, but it's all about the areas of the world where they're the healthiest, most longevity, all that kind of stuff. You know, one thing that they all have in common: walking. They walk everywhere. They don't drive everywhere. They walk everywhere. They're walking towns. They don't go to the gym. They're not doing all of that. They're just making walking a part of it, which is why a Fitbit's so smart, because you can kind of get that into your life. But your Fitbit doesn't do anything if you can't get outside your door because there's 2 feet of snow.
We've been doing this since we took our first steps.
Right.
Walking, also riding a bike, but walking's first. There's no question about it. And that's what we've created. We created a Pro Walker's treadmill. It only goes up to 3.7 miles an hour. And the most important thing about having a treadmill is probably its size and its storage capacity.
Right.
May I please show the difference between a normal treadmill and our treadmill? A standard treadmill, if we go over here, Pam is on our petite, sweet, wonderful treadmill. Next to her...
Sweet and petite.
You like that? I'm a poet. Don't you know it? As you can see right here, this is the treadmill that you would normally purchase. It is quite larger, weighs a lot more.
Huge.
And look at how big it is. Kirsten's now 6'1", because she's had to climb up onto the treadmill. I mean, this, maybe I'm just...
And it's weird because as soon as I get on this, I feel like I have to run. And I don't want to run. I want to walk. Walking's so much better. Plus, running's harder on my knees. All of that. This is just walking. It doesn't go more than 3.7 miles per hour. There's so much less pressure with walking.
That's right. She's exactly right. It is not pressureful, and we made this treadmill so you could just get on and not worry about your attire, not worry about how fast you would go. We don't even have time on it because we don't care, and neither should you. You should do it as long as you can. Pam, I want you to pull the safety thing. I want you to get off of it, and I want you to show them how easy it is to store or to move. Okay?
Because it weighs under 70 pounds.
Watch. Pushes the lever. It goes all the way down. Now she's moving back and forth for me. Right? Look. I mean, it literally looks like just tread that's on your floor that moves. It's so flat. Now if she gets back on it, I want to show you how easy this is to set it back up. Okay? She's going to step on the lever, down, and she's going to pull. Yeah, and now let's click right in. she's going to, there's a safety clip, very important. It's already attached to
Well, you know what's great? Like she's going through the steps. This is all the steps. Even when you get it home, you like take the plastic off and you're ready to go. And all the steps are like nothing. It's like 3 steps. It's so easy.
Yep, it is. It's very, look, she's moving. And again, Pam's not an Olympic athlete. She has, what is it, 4 kids? She doesn't do this. But she knows she knows she stopped. She knows she needs to exercise.
Right. It feels. See, there again, it feels good.
Yes.
It's not necessarily It's not necessarily about what size you are, what you're gonna fit in.
It's been a half an hour. I haven't stopped.
Yeah.
You
have
baby, I haven't stopped.
But it's just walking, so it's attainable.
3 points of contact. She puts one hand on the handlebar. Yeah, and she,
Let's do like a little like okay.
right. She has one hand on the handlebar, 2 feet on the treadmill. 3 points of contact. Super safe, super easy. She can do whatever she wants.
Slim, compact,
Yep.
free shipping and handling, under $600. It should be about $1,000. This is seriously the smartest, easiest way, because if there's one thing that you can do for your health and wellness when it comes to exercise, it's just walking. But I know everybody will have an excuse to not walk depending on the weather, the time, all of that. We are now officially at a limited quantity situation. We started with close to 1,000. We have about 350 left to go around, and then it's sold out again. This sold out in its debut. We brought it back. This was supposed to last until the 7th. The price goes up on us on the 7th. This is going to last for another about 20 minutes, if that.
Presentation brought to you by Beachbody, but filmed by me on my iPhone and directly from my heart.
President Trump is refusing to accept defeat, denying that his administration is backing down just a day after it announced a huge about face that it is going to be moving forward with printing the census without including the citizenship question that Trump officials had fought so hard to include. Moments ago, President Trump spoke out denying the position of his own administration, tweeting this in part: "We are absolutely moving forward as we must because of the importance of this answer to this question." Besides the fact that that seems a little bit confusing, this is like the second tweet that he had about this today, and he's saying that they're going to fight on. So he's not giving up now, but what can he do? The forms are being printed, according to the Commerce Department, and the Supreme Court told the administration that they had to go back to the drawing board if they even want to consider this question again. Joining me right now, hopefully, to try to get some answers here, CNN Supreme Court reporter Ariane DeVoe. Ariane, what can the president do at this point?
Well, those tweets certainly seem to leave open the possibility, but he might be having to pull a rabbit out of a hat here, Kate, because yesterday Secretary Ross's statement was definitive, and the Department of Justice told the court that the decision was final, according to plaintiffs' lawyers. And one of the reasons is they have big hurdles here. They have a census official who testified that waiting until October to print those questionnaires could jeopardize the administration of the census. Also said that it would take a lot of resources to do so. And on top of that, legal disputes happening in the lower courts. In New York, one judge is considering sanctions against the government for new evidence that had been recently disclosed that suggested that the decision might have been politically motivated. And another judge in Maryland, he was considering at least reopening the case, more deposition, more testimony. A government official told me today that the decision was final, but they just looked at these deadlines and the possibility of more injunctions, and they thought it wasn't realistic. But maybe what the president's talking about is what the census officials have argued all along. Combined census officials had said there's other ways to get this information. It doesn't have to be on the question. For instance, they can get it through other data with the government, and there's a survey that goes out to some households and asks the question. So maybe that's what the president is talking about, but it's a little unclear right now, Kate.
A little think this goes into the category of, I don't know if it's dream world versus reality, but in the very least, because the Commerce Secretary says the census papers are being printed without the question, it's at least maybe don't listen to what the president says, just look at what he actually does. Let's see if he actually tries to fight this change, does do anything about it, or he just wants to tweet about it. Thanks, Ariane. Coming up for us, Democratic presidential candidate Mayor Pete Buttigieg facing new criticism now over police shooting in his hometown, South Bend, Indiana. That new criticism now coming from his own police department. We have one police officer who's calling for the mayor to recuse himself from the investigation. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Golden Corral. Dan gets a slow smoked sirloin, and my little trio are as happy as shrimp. Oops, clams. And Mom got it all: hook, line, and sirloin. The slow smoked sirloin and shrimp trio. Golden Corral, the only one for everyone.
Celebrate your independent style at Lumber Liquidators Flooring Company. Save 36% on premium Bellawood Carriage House White Ash. And save on Stone Look waterproof floors. Plus, get 12 months special financing. Lumber Liquidators. Beautiful floors for less.
Many sunglasses may actually make it harder to see. And if they don't cut the road glare, it can be deadly. This is Battle Vision by Atomic Beam. Inspired by U.S. soldiers that depend on clear vision to hit their targets. Hi, I'm Hunter Ellis, and I wear Battle Vision by Atomic Beam for crystal clear vision when it matters most. Battle Vision lets you see it.
Exactly. Nothing. They're completely different people.
Changing the rules, which could also be a factor behind all of this, which would affect, therefore, issuance, and therefore you kind of wonder how this would ultimately.
Have the highest number of new infections in the
opened up a problem with the majority opinion, which took a very narrow view, and in that case, like she did in the
As a real estate agent, I've learned it's excess moisture that causes
some of the big headline activists, they do what they do. They've been doing it for a long time. But I think the biggest change we've seen, David, is I call them the vocalists. They are not Ariana Grande. It's much less exciting than pop music, but it is very important. And these vocalists are basically active managers who are not quite activists, but who have such a huge amount of assets under management, who are expressing their desires and will to companies they own. They, of course, have done that at times in the past.
But they're
the
doing it more
dynamic
so. We're showing your icon and logo. We're not talking about that. I think, I made a lot of when Wellington showed up in the Bristol Myers.
You were dead right to do that. Yeah.
Now, they didn't do a great job of communicating, by the way, Wellington. They sort of showed up publicly, and then they didn't say a word, and we never heard from them again, and I tried.
Yeah.
But is this kind of what you're expecting to see more of, or are seeing more of?
We are. You see it in front of the scenes and behind the scenes in a lot of different ways. And so there's a lot of things going on right now in the market. One is the active managers are feeling compelled to express themselves because the activists have done it for so long. So you see a Neuberger Berman take an active role, right? You might see an Invesco. You might see some of these largest regular way active fund management companies that are getting involved.
Well, they've got to show their value, don't they? As they sort of fight off the ETFs and the index guys.
Right. And you know what? The activists, if you really think about it, we give them so much precedent and attention.
Yeah.
But in terms of the actual dollars managed, it's actually quite small. And when you think about it, they were effectively an outsourced function of the big asset managers. They don't want to get involved in public fights. They still don't want to get involved in public fights. So the conclusion of this is that CEOs truly have to understand and respond to their shareholders in ways that they did not before.
I wonder how the low-class share structure fits in all of this. We've seen quite a number of companies that have in recent months, and quite a number of them have adopted that structure. And I wonder how this idea that more investors becoming more active, more vocal, plays into the
companies that decide to go that route.
Right. I think it's a very fair point. Now, there has been some activism at companies with control structures. Dual class gets a little more difficult, but I think you're right. And if you have the ability to do it, then why not? And particularly from Silicon Valley, that's what we're seeing.
Does this take power away?
Because today, Beachbody has an offer for you don't want to miss.
Are you ready for a low-impact workout that gets you incredible?
Shot and killed a black man who approached the officer with a knife raised. That's according to the police. The case has fueled anger from the community and activists and police. Just yesterday, the Fraternal Order of Police in South Bend called for Buttigieg to remove himself from any involvement in that investigation. Buttigieg addressed the controversy again yesterday.
Events now need to acknowledge that whatever we've done has not been nearly enough. As long as a traffic stop is a completely different experience for a black driver than it is for a white driver, we know we have not done nearly enough. We know that as long as police departments, and this is true of my own, do not reflect the community they serve in their makeup, we have not done enough. I accept responsibility for the work that is left to be done.
Joining me right now is the president of the South Bend Fraternal Order of Police, Police Sergeant Harvey Mills. Sergeant, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Kate.
In your statement yesterday, in calling for the mayor to pull himself off of the investigation, you said that the mayor is, quote, more concerned about boosting his own presidential political campaign than ensuring a fair investigation. Why do you think that?
Ma'am, several of the comments he's made, he's already called for this, he's already stated that this officer will be held accountable. Well, the investigation's not even complete. This officer was justified in defending himself against a man with an 8-inch hunting knife. It's just absurd that he would make statements like that, as well as calling all officers racist.
I wanted to get to that because I heard you say that. I've heard you say that you think that the mayor has called off all officers racist. And I looked back at what he said during the debate, and I also looked at what he said on Monday, and he's talking about systemic racism. And here's how he explained it on Monday. He said that every mayor works in the shadows of systemic racism. Every resident lives in the shadow of systemic racism, people of color and people who are not. So this is not an attack on our police department, is specifically what the mayor said. And he says he's not calling out the South Bend police. He says he's saying that every city in America, every mayor in America has to deal with the issue of systemic racism that does exist. I mean, surely you would agree that every city, mayor,
the 7th of July. So that's a get shopping for you. The other thing is that we have a Q card, and our Q card has anything you can put it on for easy payments. So now that we've said that, though, I do want to let you know that the perfect companion piece for that treadmill is this. Looking at it and going, wow, that's small, right? Actually, small and mighty, movies, TV, music, games, all of this, portable just in time for summer at the lowest price available. It is Amazon's latest, newest Fire Stick right now. Okay, this is so popular on the day. Over 38,000 been spoken for. And that's because we're all understanding, oh my gosh, what is this? This is the power of my favorite movies, music, TV shows, streaming, YouTube and Facebook and all those things, just in the power of the palm of my hand for TV that isn't a smart TV, or for going to grandma's house, or actually going to the lake house, or going into a hotel and they don't have all the things that you want to watch. It is called the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K with Alexa voice remote. Now, I just want to share with you that, can we all use this? Yes. All you need is an HDMI port and Wi-Fi, which you probably already have in your home. This is the lowest price available from Amazon. It's their latest Fire Stick that they have. Now let me share with you the value of this, and I'm welcoming my guests because we've got some time to cruise through what this means to you. It's the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K, which, as I mentioned, is their latest and greatest model. It's the best-selling one that they've got. That should be about $50 alone. But wait for it. We're going to give you Sling 25 Pro, like a $25 Pro. And you're going to get Groker, Pandora Premium, but Prime Video, a $10 credit. So right off the top, there's a $10 credit to watch something really cool when you get this today's special value home. If sold separately, close to $140. We're $105 less at $34.96. 3 easy payments of $11.65. And oh, by the way, free shipping and handling. Did I mention lowest price available? And here's everything that you're going to receive with this. So we just showed it to you on the graphic, but I do want to let you know that you are getting that $10 TV on demand credit from Prime Video. So it almost bumps that $34.96 down to like $24.96 right off the top. But then you also get Pandora Premium, which is music, Groker, which is Brett Hamilton. What is that?
Working out.
Working out, thank you. And Sling, another $25 gift card promo, and that is...
Sling allows you to watch cable without cable. It's very similar, and that's super cool as well. So there's $25 there.
I love it.
There.
So basically, this we've made it free. If we've got 25 and 10, that's $35. Our price is under $35. We're basically giving this to you free.
You got nothing.
Which is awesome. This is Brett Hamilton.
Hey, everybody.
He's been one of our tech and electronics experts here for, is it going on 11 years now? About 11 years. Yeah.
It'll be one day.
It should have been one day. And we're going to talk about what this Fire Stick is because I'm shopping for one.
Yeah.
So first of all, I said it's movies, music, TV, games. Anything you want is in the palm of my hand. Can you explain to me what the Fire Stick is?
And that sounds like an exaggeration because when it comes to technology, nothing is ever simple. This is simple, and I'm going to show you just how simple it is. But for those of you that are tuning in at 11:45 Eastern Time on a weekday, probably the last thing you're thinking about is changing the way that you watch television. Well, what if, with what Rachel is holding in her hand and the remote that comes with it, you could watch essentially any movie, any TV show that you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. I'm going to say that again because it's a bold statement. So you're basically picking what you want, even if it's not on cable.
Singing in the rain.
Singing in the rain. There it is. So we jumped the gun to show you just how simple it was. So when I said anything you want, Rachel didn't even wait. She's like, Singing in the Rain. We found Singing in the Rain.
And then you said anywhere I want.
Right. So this can plug into this TV. We'll make this our living room, which may have or may not have cable. But then you could unplug it and put it in the bedroom, or you get another one, leave it in the bedroom, or you could put it in the basement. If you just picked up that treadmill, let me give you a little tip.
Yeah.
You're going to use it, right? You didn't buy this thing so you could stand there and hang clothing on and use as a drying rack. You're going to get on there, you're going to get active, and here's the most difficult part about getting active. You get on that thing and you're staring at a blank wall.
Right.
And you're like, I've been on here for 3 minutes, that's enough today. Well, what if your favorite show, or a show that you started watching you could binge watch, each time you get on it, you can watch an episode. You're like, but the room I'm going to put this thing in doesn't have cable. I have this TV that's been sitting in that room, but I don't want to pay for cable on it, or I don't want to pay for that extra box. You're going to plug this in, and I'm going to show you how easy that is in a second. And then you're going to watch whatever you want to watch when you want to watch it. Because the other extreme here is cable and satellite and all that stuff. And for as long as we've ever been watching TV, your favorite show is on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. So you need to be in front of the TV Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, or you got to remember to record it. And then you need to be in a room that has a DVR so that you can play it back.
Right.
Or you can get this and find, give me a TV show.
The Devil Wears Prada, but that's not a TV show, sorry.
Devil Wears Prada. It's not a TV show, but that's what you're in the mood for today. Devil Wears Prada. Oops, close enough. Wait a minute. Devil Wears Prada. All right, close enough.
Yes.
There it is. So Tuesday at noon, no, Wednesday at 3:30, no, Friday at 4 p.m., you decide to jump on the treadmill, and you can watch the first 30 minutes or the first hour of that. And when you hit pause, when you come back the next day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, pick up where you left off. And no cable, no satellite, no equipment rentals, because you buy this $35 item and you own it for life. That's what Fire TV is.
So we said the whatever we want. We're going to talk about the wherever, because Brett was like, in that extra spare room, wherever you're going to put that treadmill. But the wherever can also be the hotel room that you're going to as you're on your way to grandma's house that doesn't have any of your movies, music, or games that you want. This has it. Then it can be when you're at grandma's, and you know what? They don't have cable, or they don't have, Showtime, or they don't have HBO, or whatever, where your favorite movie is or shows, and you have it with you, and you can also travel wherever you want. All you need is HDMI and Wi-Fi.
So how many of you have gone on vacation and you rent a place for the week, or you go to a hotel and you go through QVC withdrawal? Must have the queue. Now you can't. QVC has its own app. Now check this out. Inside this app, the ability to be able to watch us right now on the main channel, which is what you're watching, but also the ability to be able to watch, we have a second channel. You don't believe me? Watch how fast this loads. So there's the show that I did with Dan, now being rerun. Well, wait a minute. There's also a third channel. You didn't know about that one, did you? Well, if you didn't know about 2, you probably didn't know about 3. So here's a best of channel, so to speak. Wait a minute, we're not done yet, because beauty, nonstop, 24 hours a day, a best of as well here on Beauty IQ, and then you're like, well, how could this possibly get better? I didn't need this hooked up to cable. I didn't need it hooked up to satellite. I'm not paying for it. The only thing that could make it better is if I missed a show, I could find that show. Well, the people behind the app here at QVC work each and every day to update all of this on-demand content. If you missed Sean's show on the 28th, you didn't miss it. Did you miss Isaac on the 28th? Guess what? You didn't miss it, because watch this. I hit play, and it starts. And there's Isaac from the 28th with Sean. And then you're like, wait a minute, I need to cook. I need my fix. I need David. You need David? Well, there's David. On the 26th, on the 23rd, on the 19th, the 12th, the 9th. There's even a Friday show from the beginning of June. And it's exactly how it was that day, on demand for free, with no cable or satellite necessary.
Okay, Mr. Brett Hamilton. So we're at about 10 minutes to noon, and you might have turned on and said, wait, what? Is this the today's special value? And it is. And the reason is that Kirsten just sold out the treadmill early. So normally we'd be starting at noon to kick this off, but I want you to know that this is our today's special value. Loving it. It's the lowest price available on something called the Amazon Fire TV Stick. You probably heard a little bit about it. We're going to do a deep dive into it, but at under $35, we are the lowest price available on their latest and greatest technology. So they had Fire Sticks originally, but this is the latest design. It's the most powerful streaming stick by Amazon, which you know is one of the big 4. There's Amazon, Google, Facebook, and Apple. And Amazon is that big technology company. But we're not just actually giving you the Fire Stick. We're going to give you a whole lot more. The $25 voucher on Sling, in addition to a $10 Prime Video credit. Bottom line is, our pack-up, if sold separately, is about $140. We are at $34.96 and 3 easy payments of $11.65. To put that in perspective for you, the if sold separately is 4 times our price. Just PS about it. 4 times our price. There's 3 easy payments at $11.65, and check out the features, Brett Hamilton.
Yeah, the nice part about it is, even if you don't have a 4K TV, this is ready for the next television you buy. It'll work with your TV now and the next one. The quad-core processor is how I'm able to jump from QVC 1 to 2 to 3 to on-demand to all that good stuff. This Alexa remote we're going to get into in a second, this is going to blow you away. Do you know you guys are getting a free Amazon Echo built into your television for $35? Yeah, you get the streaming stick, but you get the ability to get her as well. Prime Video is there. If you have Hulu, it's there. You saw QVC. There's a web browser. There's essentially a computer brain inside here. So you can go to Facebook. You can go to QVC's website. You can go to www.
I can go to YouTube and stuff.
Anywhere you want to go through that. And how do you get to it? Everything is available with your voice. Meaning, if you don't see it up here, and a lot of what's here, I loaded, okay? Meaning I went and looked for the app. But if you can't find something, you simply ask for it. So let's go and add something that we don't have already. Go ahead.
An app to add?
Yeah, let's
or
add
a show?
Oh, let's add an app, because I think everybody gets the fact that you can find your shows and your movies, but what if there is
AMC.
AMC? So I don't have AMC. Well, I may have it on here. Let's see. AMC. And there it is. I drop down there. I hit enter. I'm not going to hit that because I don't have clearance to show what's on AMC.
Okay.
But the AMC app would populate. Now,
Does PBS have an app?
PBS. Show do. And there it is. Now, I feel like I need to show you in real time. Okay,
Yes.
let's take this one. Meg, my wife, loves this channel, this
Acorn TV.
Acorn TV. It's a whole bunch of BBC programming. It's really, really cool. It's like an American or a UK version of Netflix or something like that. Let's say you want to subscribe to Acorn TV. I think it's $5 a month. You click onto it, and it'll throw a little icon at the bottom that says download, right?
Yeah.
You hit the download button. Now, you guys are watching in real time on our internet here, which is in a big building and sometimes it's a little iffy. That's it. That's how fast this processor is inside. And you would hit open, and it's going to ask you to sign into your Acorn TV account. If you don't have Acorn TV, you're not watching this channel. But for those of you that have Netflix, for those of you that have Hulu, for those of you that have all that good stuff, you're no longer watching on this tiny little screen. This is my phone, your tablet, right? Tablets are nice size, but if the whole family's going to watch a movie, who wants to crowd around a tablet? So
It would be a little close.
Yeah, exactly. But the Netflix account that you guys already have, or the Hulu account, for those of you who don't know what Netflix and Hulu are, they're called streaming services. A streaming service basically lets you watch on demand. So instead of waiting for your show, or instead of recording your show, you go to your show when you want it. So Netflix is there. I have that. I also have Hulu. You're going to get Sling TV, which looks a lot like cable, but it's not connected to cable. Sling will give you TV.